Nah, this whole SORA 2 AI BS needs to come to a full stop because we've got MLK and Robin Williams as children asking y'all to cut it out. Conversations and reports about possibly using Stan Lee's likeness as an interactive AI at amusement parks? Where is the compassion for the families? Where is the respect for the deceased? Unless an individual explicitly states that they want to be used in that manner, they should not be used. What gives you any right to put words in their mouths, especially if the family is not okay with it? As usual, everything's gotta be a money game. Oh, AI is expanding, so let's exploit the dead. Bitch, we're legitimately having conversations about using AI actresses when real actresses exist? Are you dumb? I believe AI has a use, I'm not an idiot, but it doesn't belong anywhere within the creative field because it's not capable of creating anything on its own. It only copies the work of other people. And it absolutely shouldn't be used to profit off of loved ones that are no longer here with us. You can officially add that to the list of the plethora of concerns that AI has raised so far.
So now AI came out around September with this open AI SORA from overseas, and they was coming online with a lot of this Martin Luther King, these funny Martin Luther King deepfakes, Kobe Bryant. They had Michael Jackson doing moonwalks for fried chicken. Images of Dr. King grabbing Slurpees and running out and making fun of his voices. And saying that he want to get some chicks. It was just a whole bunch of wild stuff, just totally desecrating the image of Dr. King. Especially for the younger generation that's not well aware of Dr. King. They was putting out these racist images, right? They didn't care anything about the family, how this may affect the family. Nobody cared. They just put this stuff out, and I kept saying, like, where's this stuff coming from? I seen Tupac. I seen Kobe Bryant. Right? Did they get permission from Vanessa? Did they get permission from the children, from his parent, from his mother, his survivor? It was just wow. So Bernice King, Dr. King's daughter, and the estate, they went to these companies, these AI companies, and took them to task. So now there's a ban on the image of Dr. King. So it says AI, open AI SORA bans Martin Luther King Jr. deepfakes after his family complained. Right? So it says OpenAI announced that it has paused user ability to generate videos of Martin Luther King Jr. on its artificial intelligence video tool SORA, which following backlash over disrespectful depictions. While there are strong free speech interests in depicting historical figures, OpenAI believes public figures and their families should ultimately have control over how their likeness is used. The company said in a Thursday statement posted on X, authorized representatives or estate owners can request that their likeness not be used in SORA cameos. The change comes a few weeks after the launch of SORA 2, which lets users make realistic-looking AI-generated videos using real historical people. Critics charge that it's contributing to an era of misinformation and AI slop that is blurring the lines between what's real and what's fake. The product also has also generated online discussion about ethics around the use of this technology. Some creators were using King's likeness for inappropriate purposes. Users recently recreated the late actor Robin Williams and AI videos, prompting his daughter Zelda to call them disturbing. Man, people, like, this thing is crazy, man. People just don't care, right? People really don't care. OpenAI said, thanks to Dr. Bernice King for reaching out on behalf of King, Inc., and John Hope Bryant and the AI Ethics Council for creating space for conversations like this. The King Center didn't immediately respond to CNN's request for comment. And as I said, like, this stuff is just really crazy. And I'm glad that Bernice and them reached out because, like I said, Tupac's mother's gone, right? His father's still here. He still has family here. He has a sister still here, and they're just using his likeness, and people are getting paid off of it. The estate ain't getting no money from that, and they're saying things that Tupac would have never even said, right? This stuff is really crazy. But let's look at some of the AI-generated videos of Dr. King and what's being banned now. Check this out.
I had a dream to be dripping off VVS diamonds. Now I'm flexing on Malcolm and I'm shining. 500K on the wrist, 60K in my mouth. I brush with Windex, gang.
I'm trying to see what that thing looked like from the back. Quit playing with a player.
Martin Luther King Jr. just walked back into a wrestling ring. Place, the roof's about to fly. 8 years away.
You want to know the truth? I ain't got no dreams no more. I am the dream.
Oh, did he just say that? The crowd is turning on him.
This is unbelievable.
I has a dream that one day they're gonna free all my homies out that jail cell on phony.
I had a dream that we are not judged by the color of our skin, but by the clarity of our diamond. And shine! We made it, fam.
Sir, you still need to pay for those.
I have a dream that one day these will be free of charge. Today is that day.
Wait.
Yeah, the sky ain't here full of stars, but I keep the dream on my neck. You see it? Ice heavy, heart steady, got the vision in the paper, both in hand. People thought freedom was free. Nah, we pay for it, we grind for it, we shine for it.
Sir, you still have to pay for the slushie.
My sister, I have a dream that one day this slushy will be free for all who thirst.
Sir, hey, sir, this isn't about dreams. It's about paying for your slushie.
The sad part is you have really sick, demented people out here that really believe and think that that's funny. That's funny. And it's you know, that's why at the end of all my videos I say I love my people more than they hate themselves. Because we're in the struggle that we're in as a people because we think everything is funny. That's not what's funny about that? When you really unpack that. And then you think about where it's coming from. Those same groups wouldn't let you depict their leaders and their country that way. China, Japan, the small hat protected community, they won't let you take any of their survivors of things that they went through and depict them in that manner. They would never let you disrespect them like that. But for some reason, there's a large portion of our people that see something like this and think it's funny. It's not funny. It's not. We've been through too much in this country to just allow people to just totally take a crap and denigrate on our struggle and our people, man. Right? So there were some people that agree with what I'm saying. And they took to social media and they said this.
There is something especially evil about these MLK AI SORA videos that have been going viral on TikTok. I just watched one with MLK and John F. Kennedy cutting a WWE promo, and it was the craziest thing ever. I watched one earlier where MLK was like, yeah, I had a dream, but then I woke up and became something else. And it was like, it was, if my grandfather saw that, he would fall on his knees and be like, did we get raptured? I also just saw one with MLK going back and forth with Malcolm X in the WWE ring. Y'all, we got to do something about this. MLK's family has to sue. We got to write to our legislators. Something has to be put in place. We got to nerf this thing because this can get wicked very easily. This could be horrible. This could ruin lives, y'all. I'm telling you, stay away. Don't piss the wrong person off in 2025 because you might end up going back and forth with MLK in a WWE promo. Don't do that.
I know y'all seen these racist videos of Martin Luther King and AI videos. Well, OpenAI banned SORA users from producing these AI videos. And this app came out in September, and there's like thousands of those disrespectful, racist videos of MLK going into grocery stores, stealing. I even seen some of Michael Jackson moonwalking for chicken and KFC. But particularly MLK, they're no longer allowing the SORA users to use his image because the MLK estate complained about it. Now, these videos aren't only racist, but they could be tormenting towards families. If you take Robin Williams' daughter, for example, Zelda Williams, they kept sending her these AI videos of her dad who passed away years ago. And she requests for them to stop because could you imagine having your parent that passed away? Like, celebrities are humans too, but people keep on sending you videos of someone that you're trying to let rest in peace. That could be tormenting. So even she requested for those videos of her dad to be stopped. And for OpenAI to have a policy to ask for forgiveness instead of permission is not acceptable. It's not acceptable, but we'll see. I feel like we'll see more of this happening in the near future of people, estates, asking AI to stop making videos in the likeness of their family members.
So I'll say this, man, because remember, you teach people how to treat you out there. It's a lot of there's some people out here now online that ain't never did nothing, ain't never fought for nothing. They ain't got no intact family, nothing. And they out here disrespecting Dr. King. Before you had this AI SORA, reinforcing the rumors that Dr. King had white women and he slept with this stuff and he was doing this based off the FBI reports. Where are the reports? Produce the tapes, produce all that kind of stuff. I don't believe nothing that they say. Hoover had this and Hoover, where is it? Where's the facts? I mean, I hear what you said, but where are the facts? And whether or not, that doesn't take away from his legacy of what he was fighting for. And after 1966, what he changed his stance onto, right? And it's funny how they play all of his speeches from like 60 up into 65. The speeches he made up from 66 to 68, they don't play them because he was singing a different tune. He was telling a different story. He was talking about reparations. He was talking about coming to get our check. He was talking about land allotments for our people. Right. He had that meeting with Elijah and, Malcolm and all those different things. And he was starting to change this too. He understood what was going on. Right. He understood how he was recruited by certain parties. Because remember, in 1966, the black church turned their back on him and stopped funding him. He was being funded by Harry Belafonte and some other people was funding him. They turned their back on him. His approval rating was going down. That's part of the story that they don't tell you. But you allow a lot of these no good bums online to come on here and just denigrate Dr. King, man. And you ain't never did nothing. You don't even take care of your children. You ain't worked with no black men to build nothing in the community. You ain't willing to sacrifice nothing. You ain't never been hitting your head with a brick, marching on behalf of your people. You ain't never sacrificed nothing. Nothing. But yet and still, we think that this kind of stuff is funny. We think this kind of stuff is cool. Man, none of you jokers, man, y'all better stop disrespecting Dr. King. You ain't on his level. You ain't willing to sacrifice nothing. The W man put out some disparaging things about him and Malcolm X, and y'all believe it. Y'all believe everything. Man, but like I said, man, this you're not going to see. You notice you don't see no AI videos of no Chinese champions, like Chinese heroes that they look up to in their country, emperors and stuff like that, or no small hats. But you see Dr. King, Malcolm X, Michael Jackson, and we just allowing it because we leave our door open for anybody, man. Come on, y'all. Y'all got to have some type of cultural integrity, man. But I'm going to cut this video short right here, man. If you made it this far in the video, hit that like button. Subscribe to Street Media TV. Leave your comments in the comment section. Let me know what you guys think. And remember, I love y'all. Till the next time. Peace.